What's up? Once again, you know what I'm saying? You're watching Shadow the OG TV, man. And today we got none other than Big C, the OG, man. Right here from Mixed Color Mafia. If you don't know, you know what I'm saying? Mixed Color Mafia is part of the three groups that came together to make Aggravated. There was Mexicans and Capping with Slinky and Prankster. It was me, Grimm, my brother, and Balasso from Southeast. And then you have Mixed Color Mafia, man. Let them know who Mixed Color Mafia was.
Mixed Color Mafia, man. Back then, I'm Big C now, but back then, you know, I went by the Felon. You know what I'm saying? We had Lord Loco, AK, Troublemaker, and we had DJ Short Dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So did Short Dog, was he the one that was making y'all's beats?
Yeah, he was the one that was making our beats, but you know, back then, you know, using breakbeat records and different stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, and making all our beats for us, and you know, doing our DJing for us on stage. Yeah,
that's dope.
It was Short Dog was doing everything.
That's dope
as far as the music.
So how did y'all come together as a group?
I had got incarcerated, and then when I got out, you know, I had to like parole or probation to my mama's house. Okay. Where my mama stayed in Pasadena, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So this was probably about like 91, 92. And once I got out there, my brother was already living out there. R.I.P. my brother. He was already living there. So he had already been telling Loco and all these people about me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I got out, I got introduced to Loco and Troublemaker and all them. But at that time, we wasn't on no music shit, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. We was on some street shit. Right. My brother ended up passing away. So when my brother ended up passing away, you know what I'm saying, it fucked me up. So I was like, fuck probation, fuck all that shit. I don't give a damn no more. I'm just doing what I'm doing. So I got locked back. Eventually, they caught me. I was on the run. Oh, okay. I was on the run, right? So eventually they caught me. Well, while I was incarcerated, they sent me back to boot camp. Okay. I went twice. Okay. So on the weekends I was able to call or whatever. So I called John Troublemaker. And he was like, man, we rapping. We got this little group out here called Mixed Color Mafia. And what happened was, it was actually Loco, Troublemaker, AK, Short Dog, and this dude named Scrappy. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was the crew. Original members. Well, you know, I guess some things happened with Scrappy or whatever. Well, when I was in the boot camp, I would call John. He'd be like, man, we got this group, you know what I'm saying, Mixed Color Mafia. He would let me hear a couple of things over the phone or whatever. So the day I got out, I'm talking about the same day I got out, I'm right back in the hood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So back in Pasadena. Yeah, so everybody waiting for me to get out, you know, so Loco, all them. So as soon as I get out, you know, I hook up with Loco and everybody in the neighborhood, and the same day they was like, they already knew I could flow and everything. We used to flow at house parties and all that shit. And they was like, what's up, Big C? You know what I'm saying? You wanna be part of this Mixed Color Mafia shit? Yeah. So I was like, shit, fuck it, let's do it. Yeah.
We went to Sylvan Beach one time, and it was at a friend of my dad's little quinceañera, you know what I'm saying? And in the back of the Sylvan Beach, Lord Loco and my brother, they were freestyling against you. They were battle rapping. Yeah, okay. But you weren't there.
I was probably
locked up.
Yeah, depending on what time and year you talking about, I was probably locked up. Cause even after the Mixed Color Mafia thing, I got locked up
again.
And then so I got locked up, and then a couple months later, another member of Mixed Color Mafia, which was AK, he ended up getting locked up. Okay. So during the process of
that's when we met Troublemaker and Lord Loco.
Yeah, because I thought maybe y'all already knew them before because we was doing shows.
Yeah, we seen y'all, like I said, in Unicorn and other shows and stuff like that. Yeah. But the real reason, because it all got to a point where they made up Aggravated, you know what I'm saying? I was never an Aggravated member.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was something that Filetto had done, and I guess it was that time they met, because I was there when, at Sylvan Beach, but since they had met, Filetto had, got in trouble, got with Troublemaker and Loco and made Aggravated, but you was locked up.
Yeah. So I was locked up. I ended up getting out in '95.
Okay.
So when I got out in '95,
it was Aggravated.
It was y'all was working on the Aggravated album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was the first one with the I Am Your Future with somebody was
the Accept album.
Somebody, not the Accept, the one before that where somebody was floating in the air.
Oh, that's
Ike Man.
That was Ike Man was in the front.
I Am Your Future.
Yeah, that was a single. And Ike Man was in the front, and the Troublemaker, my brother Grimm, Filetto and Balasso, they were floating in the background.
But I thought that single had 3 songs on it. I thought that one
was an EP.
It had I Am Your Future, 9mm. 9mm
Yeah.
Talk About Troublemaker and Strength in Numbers was on there.
Yeah, you're right. You see, and see the thing is, I wasn't a part of that.
Yeah.
See, we had done Making It Matter Worse first, and then it didn't do so well. Whatever we did, So Filetto had went back to Freeport, and that's when he and Balasso came over with Aggravated. It was Aggravated Mexicans, from what I understand.
Yeah.
But then, it became Aggravated because Loco was in the group, and I guess it couldn't be Aggravated Mexicans with Loco in the group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what's so crazy, man? When I was locked up, they had me at this facility, a CCA facility in Greens Point, and I heard Making It Matter Worse while I was in there.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, you boys done put a tape out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I got out in '95 or whatever, and Troublemaker never felt it was only right that I be on this album. So
Right.
I got on the click song Strength in Numbers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I did that. It's not a fantasy. It's the fool out there, dog nigga.
There you go.
But that was my verse.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
When we did the Most Hated album, you were on Warriors. In fact, you were right. Carlos went first,
and then me,
and then you.
Yeah, I rapped after.
And then AK.
I don't remember the order after that, but I know it was Los,
and then it was Los, you. It was you.
And I think AK. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm the one who rapped after Los on the Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember Carlos going first. And I remember you getting in the booth and you did your shit, and there was no question. It was like, okay, because we was basically letting them go, and if the lyrics didn't go fit, you out of there. You know what I'm saying? Remember, we was just Xing mother lovers off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You spit yours, you good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
AK did his, you good. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like, Troublemaker or Local could vouch for you. You know what I'm saying? It was a democracy. It was a vote. You know what I'm saying, within the group. So you had a unanimous. It was golden. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I remember as far as Most Hated and the Warriors. And once I found out, I said, okay, so you were a member of Mixed Color Mafia from the jump, but you had gotten locked up, and that's why you weren't really in the Aggravated scene. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay. And that's why I tell people all the way to day one. You know what I'm saying? Big C, he a day one mother lover. You know what I'm saying? You've been here for the long haul.
Yeah, because I don't want to say that, that I know this for sure would have happened, but it's a good possibility that if I wouldn't have got incarcerated, I might have been a member. I might have been an aggravated member.
Absolutely. With your skills, I'm almost positive you would have. Because Loco would be like, hey, I can't be the only brother in this brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
that's dope. That's dope. That's cool right here. You know what I'm saying?
Like the No Rest for the Real. They did the No Rest for the Real. I guess it was more Patrick trying to take them in a different direction. That's for me, outside looking in. They already had the Mexicans backing them up, I think Patrick was trying to get more blacks to buy their music and accept their music, and on that one, that's why you had just like Kiki, Marv Figures, Russiawood, Hardhead, Fade, and South Park Mexican were the only ones featured on that one, on No Rest for the Real.
But what I want to get into is that, see, you knew that about Patrick because you already had a relationship with Patrick.
Yeah, because you know Patrick from Trinidad.
Right.
He from the islands.
Right.
I'm from the islands. So
Oh,
a lot of my people, cousins, they know Patrick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because Patrick used to be out there in Baytown, LaPorte, and in Baytown, it's a lot of island people. And I remember taking my cousin up there one day, and when him and Patrick locked eyes, he was like, "What's up?" They hugged and everything. And I'm like, y'all know? And he was like, "Yeah, this is my people." But yeah, from the beginning, like I say, Patrick, if it's on my Facebook, the Mixed Color Mafia promo picture that we took in the black and white, and we got the Dickie suits on.
Yeah.
And then the one where we up on the roof in the Dickie suits, Patrick took all that. If you look at the bottom of the promo picture, it says Patrick Lewis.
Oh, okay.
With the phone number and everything for booking and different shit like that.
So you know Patrick from day one.
Yeah, so man, I know Patrick like since about 92.
Wow. Okay. So you already was in the mix. See, that's what I'm saying. Like people, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to bring out in this show, you know what I'm saying? The real stories.
Yeah.
You know, and the real people that were behind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you've been doing it for, you know, since day one, back when Jam Down, you know, was just starting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we were actually label mates, or we were on the label as the most hated before Kiki came.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
See,
yeah.
Kiki came months after us.
Yeah, I know
and,
that.
And with the Dope Mess with Texas album.
Yeah.
And Kiki, like you said, it just went, you know, more toward, because he had us as Mexican group.
Yeah.
Then you got Kiki in there with the Commission and you know, them boys, you know what I'm saying? Archie Lee,
Herschelwood,
not
Mob
Herschelwood,
Figures,
not
Mob Figures. He brought in the Mob Figures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So and he was with the No Rest in Real going into the more into the black, you know what I'm saying, H-Town type of rapping and stuff. That's why you see the difference from the Most Hated album into the No Rest in Real. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to showcase. I'm trying to showcase that, you know, we was doing this for a long time and people don't even know the real story, the things that we went through, what you went through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because then after that, I think you were saying that you got into the 713 Stunners.
Yeah, man, that came about in like 1999. Shout out to Money Rich.
Money Rich,
yeah, you know, that's Ike Man and them cousin or whatever.
Yeah,
and,
Big Nate.
Yeah, Big Nate's brother. And they wanted to crank up this 713 Stunner. So in the 713 Stunners, you got 4 members of Aggravated. You got Villain, Loco, Filetto, and Ike Man. Right. And then them 4, and then then it's me, Nut, Bing, and Milo R.I.P.
R.I.P.
We like
Milo.
the new guys they brought into the picture with it.
Right.
Of course, you know, like I said, it was Money Rich, it was under Double R Entertainment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Got a bunch of the 713 shirts.
I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? The 713 Stunner shirts with the saying on. I got a 713 Stunner shirt on now, but these are some new ones that Monk had made, but it's the same saying on the back.
Yeah, it was a royal blue shirt and it said 7.
And it had a saying on the back, the ones you hear about but can't see, pulling stunts in that 713. And you know, we was wearing them shirts, man, and like, you know, we was still wild. Our promotion, we was in the streets fighting. We was going everywhere, you know, whooping motherfuckers, acting a fool.
I remember that.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of people don't remember. I mean, I got pictures, you know what I'm saying, and you're gonna see it posted. You know what I'm saying? I got pictures of the clan. We was doing car shows. Everything that we all done, y'all was there.
Yeah.
Milo, you, Richie Rich, Big Nate, you know, all of them, Bean, you know what I'm saying? And really, to me, I think that was the catalyst. That's what started shutting down.
Yeah, exactly. See, what happened, well, okay, that's 99, and in 2000, Ike Man hooked up with somebody who knew D-Town. Okay. And introduced him to D-Town. And, you know, previously D-Town had already invested money in other labels like Fat Texas, Straight Lace, which had Blower, you know what I'm saying? But he just invested the money. Well, when to shut him down. You know, he wanted to be more hands-on or whatever. But when Ike Man chopped it up with D and cranked up to shut him down, Ike Man was
Rest in peace, D-Town, by the way.
Rest in peace, D-Town. Ike Man brought the whole 713 with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you had Ike Man had Respect in the Game.
Right.
Nutso had Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year.
Me and Loco had the Going Hard album. Bill and the Bean had the Pound for Pound.
Right.
And Follett on X-Ray had the Bring It to the Table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that studio, basically, it was off Monroe.
It was on Airport.
Airport,
Yeah.
That's right, Airport Boulevard.
In the Airport business.
There's
part.
footage out there too with Big, Ike, man. I remember they were still building the place up before they even had to get out of there. I don't know why they got out of there and they went to Denver Harbor. Y'all was there and y'all became, like, the 713 Stunners thing became what I consider y'all, and then the Fat Texas crew, and it all mashed together.
Yeah, and then, we all came together, and then he also did he did the Wet Black Project with Lil G and Rashid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And stuff like that. But in the very beginning, it was the 713, and then the Wet Black with Lil G and Rashid. The CN Flake and Rebel from Fat Texas, they came in afterwards. That's why if you think back on the Bring It to the Table album, Flake, CN and Rebel's not on that. That album. Yeah, they wasn't at Shut 'Em Down yet. They was still at Fat Texas.
They was still at Fat Texas, which D-Town was throwing money that way.
Yeah, but now when he started cranking up to Shut 'Em Down, this is what he focused on.
Yeah,
and we focused on this compilation. And that's the compilation that that's all of us on there to bring it to the table. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what he was focused on. It was the first CD. He was trying to build something, man. And I mean, damn, bro, we had everybody on. We had.
I mean, honestly,
Swisher House. We had Papa Roo.
Yeah.
We had.
Oh man,
we had Baby Bash. We had Mr. Mad. SPM, all us. I mean,
CeeLo.
It was a lot of people on that Bring It to the Table, man.
Oh man, there was a lot of people on that Bring It. And that album is a classic album.
Yeah.
X-Ray, Fifth Ward Boys. The list goes on, man. Yeah. You gotta listen to that if you haven't heard about Bring It to the Table with Follett and X-Ray. Shut 'Em Down. That was their first go around. And D-Town, that was when he was building the brand, Shut 'Em Down. And Shut 'Em Down was a force to be reckoned with to this day. In fact, Dope House, you know what I'm saying, it was like, a lot of people will say Shut 'Em Down and Dope House, had beef or stuff like that, and it never was like that. It was like two entities that were basically on the same level. Dope House to me was like, it was SPM and they crew, Rashid, Lil G, I was there, Baby Bash, and that was like, to me, the commercial rap. You know what I'm saying? The norm.
Yeah.
Shut 'Em Down was like the street.
Yeah, the streets.
The gangsters. Yeah. The you know what I'm saying, the money shakers, money makers, and they was the one just killing the streets. And they had their own fan base.
Yeah.
So when you would do a show and Shut 'Em Down showed up at a Dope House show, I mean, it was just massive. It was a whole nother scene. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you were part of that, and that's what that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? I remember going to D-Town's house and y'all being there, and y'all was just mashing every single thing. Yeah. What are the songs that y'all did?
To the Grave.
To the Grave.
But we didn't do that at Shut 'Em Down. Let me tell you about that song. We but before that, it was the Stuck in the Mud album, Volume 3, which was the
Purple album,
which was the collabo between Dope House and Shut 'Em Down.
Shut 'Em Down,
because
classic.
Los was putting out those Scroosters, but this was all us.
Right. It was just the Shut 'Em Down album.
Yeah. And then of course they had like Dope House on. I mean, they had Los on there. Uchi was on there.
Yeah.
And shit like that. Well.
But it was a Shut 'Em Down production.
Yeah. Okay. The To the Grave originally came, because I was on the first Lone Star Riders. I was on that If Your Pussy Get Wet.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I was on that one. So when y'all was working on the second one,
The Wanted
Happy,
album.
Yeah. Happy was like, man, I want y'all motherfuckers on this motherfucker, whatever. When Happy was staying over there off the Hardy Toll Road,
Right.
me, Ike, Bing, and Villain was together, and we took a ride out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Happy was like, man, I want y'all on this motherfucker. And he was like, I'm gonna play some beats. A lot of people don't know that wasn't that on From That to the Grass. That's not a Happy beat. That's
Right.
Russell Lee's track.
Right.
So when he went through the tracks, he was
because they
like,
lived together.
yeah, when he went through the tracks, he was like, man, he let us hear a few tracks, and then when he got to that one, he was like, man, this is Russell Lee track right here. And we listened to that motherfucker, and we all listened to it. We was like, yeah, this the one right here.
Yeah.
This the one right here. So got everybody, you know, broke out their pen and pad,
Yeah.
and went to work. Went in the vocal booth, dropped it.
Man, I wish I would have been there that day.
And it's a classic.
There was a lot of weed smoke going on there.
Yeah, and it's a classic.
Yeah, that's a classic. To the grave. How many views that song have? You know what I'm saying, on YouTube?
That
To
to
the
the
Grave.
grave. It's in the millions.
Yeah, that's
in the
throw that
millions.
song, man. I love that
It's
song.
in the millions, man. And then, you know,
I never knew Russell Lee was the one who made that beat.
yeah, that's
dope.
Russell Lee's beat.
Man, shout out to Russell Lee.
Yeah, man,
Russell Lee.
shout out to Russell Lee, man. I got him on Facebook, man. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, man. So you did Shut 'Em Down, then you started doing features, you know what I'm saying, you know, for Dope House, like you said, on the different things that we was doing with the Screwston album.
Yeah.
And then you everybody actually, once Carlos got locked up, you know what I'm saying, like the game just kind of, you know, filtered, you know what I'm saying, and I started going my way, you know what I'm saying, and I didn't see you around. I guess you kind of went on your hiatus.
It's like, okay, after we did, I was on the volume 1 on the cover, you know, like the Sopranos cover.
Yeah.
On the volume 1, you know, I'm on that. Then we turned around and backdoor. It's so crazy because in between the volume 1 and the volume 2, I had got locked up.
Again?
Yeah. Man, bro, I was in these streets, man. I was tripping. I was a youngster. I was tripping, man. I got 8 months, and I went to state jail. Well, after that, I called D-Town's sister, and I was like, "Hey, man, this Big C, no, I said, I just got back from vacation." She started laughing. She's like, "Big C," she was like, "Oh fuck, I know you've been locked up."
Yeah.
And so she gave me how to get in touch with Ike.
Yeah.
With Ike. So I called Ike and I was like, "Man, I'm out, bro. I'm out." And he was like, "You out?" And I was like, "Yeah." And it just so happened that same day. So Ike was like, I met up with Ike. We met up with Ike somewhere. You know, niggas had already gave me some Dodie.
Yeah.
Everything. I'm fresh out.
You
know what I'm
said
saying? Yeah.
fresh out.
Yeah. So we
Damn.
met up with Ike somewhere, and Ike said, "We gon' I got me the white tee if you on," and we went to Robert Gilliman's office.
Okay.
Southwest Wholesale. And we used that
Right.
business office. And if you see, I'm the one standing up in the white tee.
Oh.
That's me.
Okay.
That's the same day I got out of state jail.
Yeah, I'm in the back. I'm on my phone in the back. Yeah,
that's
okay.
that's the same
And that's
day.
from the ghetto part too.
That's from the ghetto part. You know, D was really trying to, I guess, recoup a lot of the money he was spending, and I guess he liked it better as us as doing like these, if you want to call them groups or compilations.
Albums.
He liked the sound of all of us on the album together.
Instead of just doing individual albums.
Yeah, he liked the sound of all of us on the album together, and and so after my volume 2, I left Shut 'Em Down to do my thing, and
Hey, it's all good, man. That's why we do this. That's why we do this today, to let people know, you know what I'm saying, like you doing your OG The Chronicles on your YouTube channel.
yeah.
Go check that out.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Don't be a fool.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Big C, the OG Chronicles, man.
Big C is been, I'm telling you, I'm only dealing with real mother lovers, you know what I'm saying? And Big C is a real mother lover. He been in the game from day one. You know what I'm saying? I say we'll always be family, you know what I'm saying? And we've always kept it one. So, you know what I'm saying? This is the kind of stuff you're gonna find out about, you know what I'm saying, right here. Shout out to OG TV. We keep it real, keep it live, keep it subscribed. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna come with another one, you know what I'm saying? So keep it tuned in, man. Man, I appreciate you, man.
All right. Hey, I just want to drop my plugs real quick.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Y'all want to holler at me, man? Y'all can get at me at Big C the OG 713 on Instagram. You can also get at me Charles Big C Antoine on Facebook. I got a YouTube channel called Big C the OG Chronicles. Y'all can get at me through there.
Yeah.
Or, my email is bigctheog713@gmail.com, man. So it's multiple ways y'all can get at me, man. If you want a feature for your album or whatever, man. Just
whatever, man.
Just holler at me, man.
Boy got flow, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is how we do it, man. You go for what you know.
And y'all go get this new Shut 'Em Down.
Shut 'Em Down, the album.
Yeah.
Hey, we posting it right here, you know what I'm saying? You know where to get it. I'm gonna make sure you to get it all, you know what I'm saying? Put everything up there for you, man. I really appreciate you coming, man, Big C. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to keep it live and let all these listeners, let all these followers know. And they're gonna tell their people, and they gonna let them know what's the really real.
Already.